Hey guys, hope you're having a great weekend, and as you might guess from the title of this video, I am joined today by...
Jazz hands.
No, whatever. You get the idea. I'm joined today by my brother Chris, and we are going to do a little sibling tag. If you saw my last video with him, which was when we surprised my mom on Thanksgiving, you know, get to see a little bit about him, but I thought I would introduce you to him and we're going to answer some questions. Who is the oldest?
Yeah, he, what was it? You were born in 90 and I was born in 94, so most of the time we're about 5 years apart because I was a December.
Right.
And he was April.
I'm turning 24 this year, and you are turning
20.
Weird. Funniest memories of each other.
Okay, maybe not a funny memory, but...
Oh no.
So basically how it was going was we were playing Game of Manhunt, my cousin and my brother and I. And so Alex was trying... Who was it again?
Who was what?
Who was it?
Brandon.
Okay, so our cousin Brandon was it. So myself and Alex, we were trying to run away from him. So I was still on the top level of the treehouse, and Alex was climbing down the stepladder into the treehouse. Yeah. So he, what, you needed?
I lost my footing, so I ended up like holding onto the edge. And then you ran over and tried to help me, but because you're only like 5 and didn't, like, you know, just running around, then what happened?
I accidentally bumped the trap door. And again, remember, we said that it was...
very heavy.
Yes, it was extremely heavy.
I have scars on my knuckles from it.
I don't see any scars on them.
Oh, you can see them. Look at that, see, he sees them now. I've had these scars, I will always remember it.
So the trapdoor fell on his hand.
Right.
And he fell onto the stepladder. However, he broke his fall with his front teeth.
At the time, I mean, I didn't know how bad it was. I just knew my mouth hurt. And then I remember when our mom came out, she literally just goes, "Oh shit!" And at that point, we had never heard our mom curse, so that's how like I knew it was bad. So long story short, one of my teeth had come totally out. The other front 3 got really jumbled up, and we had to go to an oral surgeon where he ended up sticking my tooth back in my mouth. It didn't end up taking, so a year later they ended up pulling my front tooth and my other one out to keep my mouth balanced. Braces, they moved my teeth all around. And after a lot of extensive work, I have the smile I have today. So when people say it's like $1 million smile, it's pretty close to it. Most cherished memories.
No.
No.
Not so much now, but we tend to break stuff together.
We do. Oh yeah, we do.
So we were at our grandparents' house when they used to live in Florida. And our great aunt visited for the, I guess, night we were having dinner.
Yeah. And
she got Alex and I both these little rubber bouncy balls. Yeah. And when you threw them at a solid surface, they started to light up. One of us, we threw the bouncy ball and it bounced off of I don't know how many surfaces. The final outcome was that it knocked over this glass piece.
It was like a glass shade that you could put over like a lamp. Like it had a pattern on it, so when it like lit up, it was just like this old lamp you would find in a grandma's house.
Yeah, so then the sound of shattering glass followed, and then we just froze, and like...
It's like that, oh crap moment.
Yeah. We had to buy a new one. We had to go to the craft store, we had to find one that, and because this piece was ancient...
Why is this our most cherished memory again?
Well, I said we like to break.
Oh, right, right, we do
shit.
break things, okay. This video is just us talking about how fucked up we are. And look at us now. Do you have any old photos together? Yes, of course we have old pictures of ourselves, and here is one right now. Kind of sums up our relationship as brothers as best as a photo can, so I thought it was most appropriate. Are you close?
So we used to share a room.
We were close literally for a while.
And I mean, we would play like Pokemon together. We would play
any video game. Right?
Any video game. Yeah. We would play. We would wager Pokemon cards. What else? We were really into Legos, so we would.
We didn't wager Legos. Though.
We would wager like the little figurines.
Oh, we did.
We would wager.
I forgot about that because they were like really good ones. Like to us, they were really good.
We were close when we were really young, and then as he started to transition to that middle school phase, like I still would want to hang out with him, but he started wanting to get his own space, so he started kicking me out of our room. And then my parents would find me just outside outside the room.
Yeah, not outdoors. I didn't throw him out of the house. We, started to not drift apart. We just weren't as close because we're at different points of our lives. And then I think we started to get closer again once I went to college. And I think that was probably because we weren't around each other all the time. So when I would actually come home, we would appreciate hanging out with each other, and I would want to hear how things were in high school. And he said before, I would tell him college stories. And then I think, I wouldn't say that it probably brought us the closest, but like when I finally came out to him, and realized he was going to be cool with it, that probably was just like, okay, now everything is out in the open. There's nothing, we're not telling each other, and now, we're just great. Making him do YouTube videos with me. Are you competitive with one another?
One of the big games that we play would be Super Smash Brothers, and that got really, really intense. There would be screaming toward the end because there would always be, at least for me, I remember like it was a really close game. I would call like some cheap shot or some bullshit excuse. I still come up with bullshit excuses sometimes if I lose, but...
Right. For a good portion of years, I was always clearly better than he was just because of our age, and then we evened out, and I actually think now he's probably better than I am. So we've kind of flipped, but we've always had that competitive, spirit. In general, we're both competitive, so when you just kind of pit us against each other, it's great, but now it's probably better if we're on the same team. One thing you can do that your sibling can't.
You can whistle.
Oh, I didn't really. Oh, I forgot that.
I like pretending I can. I just make like the like gesture, but I can make like squeaky.
Do you still do that? Like, what's the noise you make? Hard-hitting question. Who's the best looking? No, I'll be honest. I don't really know if I would say one of us is better looking because we're different. Like, I go for short hair, he grows his hair out. You decide. I know you guys will just comment below and tell us who you think is better looking, so you freaking pick for us.
You won't hurt my feelings if...
It'll hurt my feelings. No, I'm kidding, no. Last but not least, who is the most creative?
Thank you.
Yeah, no. Vlogging is the most creative thing I'd say I do, but you...
I mean, I don't think I personally would ever do like a vlog type thing, so I give him major credit to like starting that. And I mean, I know he enjoyed watching other people's vlogs on YouTube, so at the same time I knew it was only a matter of time, but like for him to actually start off and like...
Really?
Yeah. So
how long did you think I was gonna do it? I didn't like, cause I talked about it, but like, really?
Well, just the way that before he started, he's very good at telling stories, and he's very animated. And I mean, I don't know to the extent of like how animated he gets in his videos, because
you don't watch them.
No.
Busted.
No, but the fact that he's going out and actually doing something that like he really wanted to do, and I mean he's continually producing videos, and I mean I think that's really creative.
Thank you. Chris is very, very artistic, and the things he can kind of draw and put together are really, really impressive. They're things that I wouldn't even think to do. All right, so that wraps it up. Thank you for doing this with me, and you guys got to meet my brother now finally.
Hello to everyone, and maybe I will be making another cameo appearance sometime in the next video.
I hope so. Oh, I definitely want to have you do another video with me. It'll probably have to wait until you're done with school. You're back here.
I'm all the way up in Boston, yeah. So.
Well, thank you guys for watching. Give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and if you want to see Chris in another video. Please subscribe and comment below with who the better looking brother is, although I have a feeling I know who they're going to pick. I don't think it's gonna be me. I'm just kidding. Alright, see you guys next weekend. Bye.